I like how every icon for this series is the protagonist's face, but just like looking different. So if you had them all next to each other with no information aside from that, a hard time telling them apart. Alright, let's spark this game up. Let's start this game. Hold on, how's that look? I can totally push this over a little. So weird that they made for box. Sorry to rush right into it, but... Oh, now he is retroactively calm guy. Although, we do know in the true ending, which to be fair, they don't have to advertise, he's Alex. I feel like I should call him Alex from now on. It's so weird, because that's such a plain name. Why are you afraid of giving out the name Alex?
Okay, I guess. Still a little tired.
I mean, nobody even asked your last name. Alright, how are you feeling? Do you want to come downstairs and eat? Wait, is this one time she was sick, or was she, like, terminally ill and also murdered? Or was she murdered by some sort of a virus thing that takes forever, like that JoJo thing? Dio poisoned people. By the way, watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure if you haven't already. It's got muscle mans and superpowered ghosts. But the superpowered ghosts are in part 3, and part 3 has spoilers for part 1, so, like... I don't know. It's best watched start to finish. Although you can skip part 2. It's a really good part, but it doesn't really seem to have anything to do with anything, so... Part 3 does spoil it a little, though. What's wrong?
I don't think I can be around the others right now.
How many others are there? Why is it not our parents? Why is it the others? Too loud for you?
No, it's nothing.
I know that tone of voice. It's not nothing. You can tell me.
You'll think I'm crazy.
I already know you're crazy.
You think so?
Whoa, this really is serious. What's wrong?
This morning at breakfast, John lied when he said he did his homework already.
What?
And Lily said she came back before curfew, but she didn't.
You're good at spotting lies now? Well, that was pretty obvious, but...
No, you don't get it. It's been happening to me all day. Every time someone lies, my head starts throbbing. It's like a headache.
Yeah, it's almost like you have some kind of a Kansei. Are you sure? Maybe your body's just rejecting the transfusion.
I'm sure. It only starts hurting when someone lies. I told you think I'm crazy.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't know yet, probably. At like 15 or whatever, he probably hasn't touched many dead bodies. I don't think you're crazy. I think you're tired.
I'm scared. I don't know why this is happening.
Although she's implying that she's just developing this power now. Or the transfusions have something to do with it? Is she getting his blood and is that giving her a Kansei? We don't know. Hey, it might not be anything.
Maybe.
I can stay here with you if you'd like.
No, it's okay. I don't want you to worry about me.
Why are you still girl? We know that you're his sister. I guess... I don't know, sister would be more accurate than girl. So I should probably address, because yeah, no, this isn't knowledge. This isn't privileged knowledge. We've revealed the information now. That sleep study, it sure sounds a lot. I know I was ham-fisting this earlier, but it sure sounds a lot like that sleep study actually did technically work in invoking superhuman abilities in the children, but they're all like weird, kind of awful, and they all came at the expense of their parents getting like sick or dying or being miscarried or something. But yeah, no, they're like artificial X-Men. They're like, I guess, was Logan that? The plot of the movie Logan, I feel like they made artificial mutants intentionally through experimentation rather than just rounding up mutants. Don't be silly. I'm your big brother. I'll always worry about you until the day you die. For a few frantic seconds, I'd slam my head desperately against the snooze button. My hand desperately against the snooze button on my alarm clock. When the ring doesn't stop, I force open an eye. A slim phone is vibrating slowly across the end table. Whose phone is that? Alright. Mine. When did I get a phone? I reach out a hand just in time to catch as it slips from the edge of the table, still ringing cheerily. I clumsily tap at the screen until the reading finally stops. With a moan, I hold the phone in my... I love the idea of him just being like... No! Memento Mori! That's the Memento Mori shirt. Wait, do you always have that? Does he have a bunch of shirts like that? Anyway, he has the Memento Mori shirt. That's his thing, is the Memento Mori. I meant to say hello, but the words must have gotten lost somewhere on the journey between my brain and my mouth.
Kangai! Good morning.
You're alive! Oh! That's great. Good for you, Marissa. Marissa's chipper voice contains not even a single trace of irony.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
No, this is how I always salty mess. Oh hey, complete sentence. I guess sarcasm is a reflex.
Well, I looked into what you asked me about.
I asked her about something? I review recent events, trying to remember what we even spoke about. Let's see. Last week. Oh my god, it's been like a week. That's it? That's our timeline? Okay, so Yousei, last week was when I first got to Edgewater and tripped over that dead body in the coffee shop. I found the killer, and after that I fell in with Aki and her crew of... actually, I'm not sure what to call them. Government agents, according to Aki. Prisoners, according to their handler, Detective Gursky. Probably both. Suicide Squad! This is suicide. They're like a really crappy Suicide Squad! That's when the real trouble started. We all wound up investigating the murder of William Otten, corporate CEO and generally unlikable fellow. Marissa was a reporter trying to uncover some of his secret dealings at the time, and then...
Kangai? Did you hear me?
Bitch, I'm filling in the plot, woman. You gotta give me some... He still blinks, yes.
I said I couldn't find out much about that man you asked me about. Guan?
Okay, so... yeah, I got the canon ending. Marissa survives, I know about Guan, I got the card. Which he didn't address? That's interesting. You have to get the bad ending to see what's on the SD card. So, I guess it's good that I did that. Oh, right. Before he passed away, William Otten was involved in some sort of secret dealings with a business partner, Guan.
Shen seems to have disappeared completely, but it looks like he and William went to grad school together at the University of Edgewater. Their research project was shut down after it killed half of their test subjects.
It happens. Sometimes you kill half your test subjects.
You might want to talk to Dr. Johansson about him.
Who?
He was in charge of their research project before it shut down. He's been traveling around the world lecturing, but he's scheduled to return to Edgewater today.
Wow, who goes to Edge? The way it's implied to be like an actual city. I shouldn't just be talking smack about Edgewater because it's not real.
I'm out of town on an assignment right now, but you could stop by the university and see what he knows. He's leaving tomorrow, so...
Oh god, your sibilant S is killing me, woman. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Marissa.
Keep me in the loop, okay?
I appreciate that she's his contact, probably just to confirm that she's alive, because I'll bet after they finished it, and everyone got the good idea, they're like, yo, did Marissa live, though? Sure. I hang up and toss the phone back at the end table. It bounces off the side and lands on the ground with a soft thump. Yay. Now back to sleep.
Who was that?
Hey, you're looking good. And Aki appears in the doorway, looking energetic as always. I will never understand morning people.
I heard you on the phone.
Huh? Oh, Marissa, something about Mr. Otten's old... Mr. Otten's... Yeah, I'm getting it right. That's correct. Now paranoid. Mr. Otten's old research boss. He's back in town, apparently. She said we should head down to the University of Edgewater to go talk to him. Today.
Short deadline. I'll have to make a call.
About what?
Just getting a few things in place. We'll have to move fast if we want to go today.
Moving fast is not my idea of a good time. I can still hear the couch calling my name. Aki pauses for a moment and glances down the hallway.
Do me a favor?
What's up?
Wake up Li Mei.
She points to a door at the end of the hallway.
Just knock on her closet door 3 times. That should do it.
Knock on her closet door 3 times. Like she's some kind of elf. Okay. I sit up with a heavy sigh and stretch. I guess if I have to be awake, Li Mei should be too.
Oh, and do it quietly. She doesn't respond well to surprises.
Something about Aki's tone sounds like she's not giving me the full story. Big surprise. It's almost like Li Mei is some kind of ex-government agent. I shuffle down the hallway, and the thick carpet muffles the sound of my footsteps. Behind me, Aki dials a number on her phone.
Aki Mizutani reporting for duty. Yep. No, we've got a lead on the Otten case.
I still want to know why she is Japanese. Or weeb. They might just be super huge weebs and they changed their name. She heads into the kitchen and the sound of her voice fades. I stand outside Lee May's door for a moment. Aki said to knock on the closet door. Is it really okay to just walk in? I knock softly on the door, but there's no response. Slowly, I turn the knob and push the door open. It swings in with a high-pitched squeak. Lee May? No response. Across the room, I can see Lee May's sleeping form buried under a pile of blankets. I rap on the closet door 3 times, quietly. No response. Again, I knock on the door, this time putting more force into it.
Yes.
Whoa. Lee May's muffled voice sounds from inside the closet. Are you...
I am awake.
No, I meant... Are you in the closet?
Yes.
I love how matter-of-fact she is.
I will be ready presently. Please wait outside.
Right, sure. Yeah, it's almost like she's expecting someone to bust into the room and open fire on what appears to be her body. I duck out of the room, shutting the door behind me. It clicks shut with another squeal of protest. With a sigh, I lean against the wall and blink slowly. I'm still not fully awake, but I'm awake enough to be confused. I can hear Lee May moving around with her swift, precise footsteps against the thin carpet. The door swings open again and she glides in the hallway as smoothly as if she were skating across ice.
Good morning, Kongai.
Hey, you're looking good too. Cool outfit. Doesn't really flatter you, but... Morning. I'm not sure if I should ask her about the closet thing or not. I guess it's probably left unasked for now. I like how she's got a sweet skull. She can't have the pin anymore, so she had to upgrade her skull level. It's almost like a symbol of death because she kills people, or has killed people in the past. Lee May stares at me curiously for a moment before deciding that it's not worth the effort to ask me anything. Hey man, don't sell yourself short. I follow her down the hallway to find Aki and Naoki crowded around the computer.
It's less time than I'd
Whoa.
like, but we'll have to make do.
Naoki, you're looking good too, buddy.
What about Lee May?
I love they still do twin shopping, but they can somehow find the exact same shirt mirrored.
I don't know if we can get her to pass for a student like us, but we can't leave her here. It's not safe.
What do you mean she can't pass like a student? She looks younger than any of you. What's not safe? The twins spin around to face me, guilty smiles on their faces.
Plenty of things. Tornado chasing, spelunking, and juggling knives to name a few. But nothing you have to worry about.
No, I'm worried about the possibility of a gunman breaking into the place I'm sleeping, thanks. Your assurances make me feel safer already. And since when were you students? Aki taps the monitor with her knuckle. An email is displayed on the screen. I glance over quickly and read out the subject line. You're invited to experience college life with our Dorm Buddy program. Is this what I think it is?
That largely depends on what you think it is, but I'd say you're probably right.
I like how Naoki still has the pose.
We're enrolled in a high school student program. We're gonna spend the night at the University of Edgewater.
Seriously, it's been a week. It looks these two look like they've grown up a year. You don't you have to be accepted in the school before they let you wander around and sleep there? Aki flashes her trademark grin at me.
Turns out calling the right people can get your name to appear in their database. Who knew?
Well, I know it's not Kevin on your side. You, I'm guessing.
If we want to talk to Dr. Johansson, it's best not to arouse any suspicions.
Therefore, we're going undercover. We'll be able to ask all the questions we want.
Including questions about the age-old research that we're not supposed to know about? That's not suspicious.
We'll figure that part out when we get there.
We're scheduled to meet our campus guide in an hour.
I would like to say it's a little dramatic that you have the blood spatter on everyone's name.
Which means we have to go now.
I let out a long and mournful sigh. So much for going back to sleep. I envy people who can go back to sleep. I wake up and that's just the hand I'm dealt. It's like, oh, it's 5:30. Well, yeah, I guess I'm doing some stuff early today. I guess as much I'll get my bag. I grab my backpack from the floor and head into the cramped laundry room at the back of the apartment. Why do you? No, I shouldn't question why he has a backpack. Backpacks are great. In fact, I think he had one when he entered Edgewater. I think that was just how he travels. Naoki was nice enough to add my meager collection of clothes to the group laundry, but he hasn't gotten around to my shirts yet. Guess this one will have to do. I snatch a handful of clothing from the pile of neatly folded clothes sitting on top of the dryer. A quick stop in the bathroom for a toothbrush and I'm ready to go. Back in the main room, I find the twins outfitting each other with glasses. Like, is this a coordination problem? Oh man, I wish I had my glasses on because those look exactly like my stupid nerd glasses that I wear to look like Clark Kent, Peter Parker guy. Lee May watches with only the mildest of interest. What are you wearing?
Glasses?
Yeah, I meant why. It's not supposed to be a disguise, is it?
Of course it is. What do you think? Does it say mild-mannered reporter to you?
Actually, Clark Kent's glasses are around, thank you very much. Early Peter Parker's as well, and then he just ditched the glasses entirely. I guess because his spider healing factor fixed his eyes. It says I picked this up at a dollar store. I don't have to wear any, do I?
Not if you don't want to.
But it's more fun this way, don't you think?
I'm not sure if I categorize wearing glasses as